Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me for another exciting unboxing video. My name is Yannick Deg, and today we are unboxing the expansion to Scythe called The Rise of Fenris. Quite excited about this one. This is the, if I recall, last expansion that was ever made for Scythe, other than module board, and you can also get a big box to put all the expansions, including the base set and the Kickstarter extras all in one spot. But this is the last big one, and let's have a look as to what's inside. So here's again the front of the box. Let's turn it around. Back of the box. And let's crack it open. Okay, so get the plastic off. And let's see what's inside the box. Okay, and out goes the plastic. And the lid. Okay, sorry about that. First, nice big instruction manual. So, always nice when you've got an instruction manual. It's got some flexibility. High production, again, the cover is there, but they didn't do a traditional book bind, which is great to have a spiral. Not only do I find that it's easier when you're reading rules, oftentimes for those of us that are the rule keepers, we like to put the pages behind, so I think it's a nice little feature and just prevents the wrecking of the binding, because when it's a solid back like that, you're cracking it open. Over time, especially if it's a highly played game, you're looking at damaging the book, and again, I'm a bit finicky in these kind of things. My OCD just, again, we spend a lot of money for games. And so it's nice that the designer and publisher went out of the way to look at ways that just increase the life and minimizes the impact of normal wear and tear. So big shout out again to Stonemaier Games. So again, campaign expansions, module expansions. You look at the book, again, the artwork is definitely apparent throughout. Stonemaier Games always looks to really have top-notch quality, high production, and it always shows. The pages are nice and thick, yet has some flexibility to them. It's nice that they went all gloss. It's not just like a paper or standard paper. It just again helps prevent that traditional wear and tear and just upkeeps the game. So here again, just some campaign logs for those of you that like campaign playing. It's also providing again the rules for Automa or Automa. I'm never sure how to pronounce that, so my apologies. Again, mech mods, infrastructure mods, the backstory, which is always great. It just provides that theming to Scythe. And again, some of the episodes as you play out the campaign. So I'm not going to go through each of the episodes because I don't want to provide any spoilers in here. Again, and some of the pieces that are actually in here. The Fenris faction, so for those of you that want to be able to play that, the rules according. And again, the variety of episodes. I don't want to cause any spoilers. So it's nice that at the end of this, again, they got rules, box and punchboard tiles. You're also looking at being able to log the campaign in the book, which is fantastic, and being able to do that kind of a thing. And for each of the players, and up to 7 players. Again, you're looking at here, it's just specifically for consequences of certain, whether it's economy, governance, or military. Okay. And again, if you're wanting to do co-op instead of competitive mode, I thought that was a neat little add-on that you can do. And then if you're looking for multiplayer Automa or Automa variant, so if you're soloing but you wanted more than one automated player, just some great options there to be able to do. Modular rules, and then any recommended uses for those modular rules. Again, you've got the fine print on the back or on the bottom, and how to stay in touch with Stonemaier Games. Again, great shout out to Stonemaier Games. Very high production and high quality. Thanks again for thinking of the board gamer in mind. You've got the achievement sheet for the campaigns, for those of you that are looking to play the campaigns, and the achievement sheets. So thick cardboard, again, it looks like there's only one copy of that, so it'd probably be one for those of you that might want to do it more than once, photocopy. Good old baggies. This will be filled with pieces. Got a couple of die here. Themed, they're a bit larger than normal, not hugely more, but significant enough. And I'll just show what these look like. So it's pretty neat. And just high quality again. It's not just, no, it is slightly recessed, which is cool. And so it's not just straight screen printed on. By having that little indentation, it just should help protect the paint a little bit more and prevent, again, wear and tear rubbing off of the paint. You've also got the factions and or score sheets. So these are tearaway, which is nice. This is really just straight paper and not a cardboard stock, so made to tear off. I'm sure that if you ran out, you could either buy more or just print them off from BGG. I'm sure they got a PDF of some kind. With that, here's some of the, again, there are spoilers on all punch boards. Do not punch until instructed. Okay, so you got to keep them in the punch class. I'm not going to go through each one, but again, you can see high quality. These are all for the modules. And for the variety of factions. Just again, looks really, really cool. So I'm definitely not punching out everything, but you can tell that things are very easily punched, as they typically are. So here you got on the inside. So I'm not going to spoil this. Whoops. And we got to go here. Okay. Sorry for the mirror effect. This is what you get inside. I'm going to say stop right now if you do not want to see any more of what's actually inside of these secret boxes. You can see that they are definitely coded. They are theme-based, based upon the campaign and what might or may not happen in this particular scenario. So if you don't want to have any spoilers, stop right now. And I'll wait. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's open up on what is inside each box. I won't go in depth, but I will at least pull the lid so that people can see somewhat what's inside. So, in box number A, you've definitely got some cool minis for the first faction and pieces that are there. Then if we were to go to box B, here again you've got meeples, and they are orange. I won't say what they are for, sorry. But at least you can see what's inside. This is box C. And again here you've got one of the minis. Actually this one, just because it's so big, let's take a quick peek at it. And again, just superb quality. Attention to detail, if I can get the camera to pick it up here. Sorry about that, folks. And we're just going to get the camera to, come on. Okay, there we go. So, hopefully you can catch up on what most of this is. So again, very cool figurine. This will have a great table presence. Back in the bag it goes. Or mini, I should say, not necessarily a figurine. And let's go into the next box, which is box D. So let's take a quick peek here. And again, you've got here the pieces for not only additional mechs, which would go into the one that we just saw in box C, would go in here to complete the faction, but you've got an additional airship for Wing Gambit and one of the leaders, and some of the tokens that are underneath. So very, very cool. And last but not least, let's take a peek at box number E, or letter E. And it would help if I could actually pull the little box out. Okay, so last but not least, we've got this last miniature. That is very cool. Almost looks like a speeder bike. Kind of miniature. I'll turn it around here. Let me see if the camera can pick up this particular mini. And we're just going to go and change the focus here. My apologies for a sec. Just trying to get the camera to focus here. And maybe not. Okay. Well, it doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. So here we have the miniature. So again, very cool. And the top here. Won't say what it's for. You have to figure that out for yourself. So try to limit at least the spoilers of what you might see inside this particular game. And there we go. So with that, now you've seen the contents of Scythe, Rise of Fenris. And I very much thank you for joining me for this unboxing video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe below and or provide some comments, questions on anything you'd like to either have me unbox, review, playtest, anything that you might be interested in. Thanks again for watching. My name is Yannick Dag, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.